Hello everyone and welcome to this physical file session in IBMI, and today we are going to discuss what is physical file and defining the physical file, structure of physical file, and we have a different keywords for different physical files for keywords at different levels, record format level and key file, right? So we'll discuss that also, and we can take some couple of questions. So let's define a physical file. So physical file, what mean by physical file is that physical file something is where we can store the data, right? So for example, you want to store the data of student information system or any employee system, employee data or something. So we have to create other physical file for that, right? So but how we create a physical file, that is more important thing. So that is what it's very. So these are the, as we know that the IBM is a position type language, right? So here we have it for different names. We have a different positions, right? So that is very important, and that is we have to learn before we need to creating a physical file, right? So for example, we have from 1 to 5 we have a sequence number. For 6 we have a form type, right? So A is something for denotation for defining a specification, right? For so A is always used for PF, LF, and for DDS, right? For the device type DSPF. 7 value, if you want to comment a line, you can use to a star at the 7th position. So all the next coming strings are commented out. So this not be read by the compiler, right? And some words are there which are reserved words are there, and there is something you can declare the record format, the field name. So at the 17th position, and there is something like the R for the record format, the field name, and some if you want to use a reference of from reference field from the previous file, so you can use the R, right? So and we have the length, what is the length of the characters, right? So here we can use them. So and what are the data types of the, what the data types means to say, if for example we have variables, so what type of variable is that? Is the fact, zone, binary, floating point character, hexadecimal, date, time, timestamp, right? So we have different data types even, and we have decimal positions. If we have a decimal position, for example 15.5, so we have a decimal position, how many positions of decimal will be used, right? And we have for how you want to show the data. So basically it's basically using the DS display file, right? So and this column is reserved, is not used for the physical file, so not meaning at all. The keywords are there, so we have a different keywords, right? So well, we will see them, right? So this is something I have created a display file. So here you can see in the sixth position there is a that is is very mandatory. Without it you cannot declare anything, right? So A is mean for that, right? And we have the file level, and we have different in a physical file we have different levels, right? So we have a file level. So in file level we have different keywords like unique is there, right? So unique and reference we can use in a file level keywords, and this is R is showing about the record level keywords. In record level we can have a uh, different keywords, right? So this record level, this is a record format, and in this record format we have a different fields are there. So if you say that the first field is the student ID, so student ID is file of S, so it means zone type data type is this. If you say the name, the student name, so student name is of the character, A means character, right? So we have gender, so it is of 1A, right? And the date of birth, again we have used the zone, and for city we have used the again a character, right? So we will see uh, how we declare this physical file in this keyword. And last we have the keyword like the key file. So this is again a level, different key field level in the physical file. So we have four, we can say the four levels: the file level, the record level, the field level, and the key field levels, right? And all of them have individual keywords. So that is also we discuss in the next fiscal file keyword session, right? So what are the different keywords are there? Almost around 35 keywords are there, and that are very important and crucial. So that we will discuss, right? So let's see what we can see a fiscal file and how we create a fiscal file, right? But my session is lost, so I have to again connect it. Give me a second. Okay, now this is a student information file which I have created, right? So we take a two option to edit, right? So we take a two option. Okay, so here you see that we have declared this file, and just I have put comments here from the seventh position, and this is specification, and A is used for the PF. So this is very mandatory, right? And if we take F4 here, or function F4 you can use, right? So this is the name type. So what name we are using, the record format, and what should be the name of the record format is there, right? And what keyword function do we want to use it? So this is something for the record format level, right? And we go back again, and let's see at the field level what are they, right? So in field level, let's see that what we can declare. So here we don't require the name type because already we have declared the record format, and that those under that record format these fields come. So name type is we can have blank, and here we can put that what is the name of the file of the field, right? So we have given a name. Here we can put a position, how many length of that field should be, and what should be a data type. So here, if you don't know, so you can use shift F1. So you can see different function F1 you can use, right? So F1 function you can use, and you can see that what different types are there, right? So which what should be the type of the variable that you want to declare. So you must know this. For every option you can use right of option position, decimal position, this is 0. So as the student ID cannot be a decimal. So for example, you want to put an amount, so amount can be of 2 decimal position, or the money, right? So that can be in 25 paisa, right? So we can use decimal position at that field, right? So here we have used a function column. So here this is again a different keyword, so that we will discuss again in the next session what is meant by this. Okay, and let's see the one character one. So here we can use again F4. So in F4 again we have declared the name of the field, and then the length of the field is 25. The data type is A, means the character, and the and what is the function of it, right? Okay, so and now we can come. So this is the file level, this is the record format level, this is the field level, and this is again, this is something key key level, right? So here we can take F4, right? And here we need to declare what is the name type key field, and you can an ID. So key field is something is that how do you want to access the data? For example, we have multiple records, and you want to see that we want to in a decreasing or ascending order, we can use these keywords, right? So that is very important. So actually this is by default this is ascending, means from 101 102, but if you use a keyword function as descending, then it will use the from the largest to the lowest. So that is again a very in the programming it's very used, right? So we'll see again them later. So this is something a basic, no, the structure of a physical file that we need to understand, right? And before going that, we need to understand that what are the data types should be there, right? So you must know the zone, you must know the fact, you must know the decimal, you must floating point, you must know the character. That is very important, right? So we have file, and again we have one more file, so we can look into it. So here you can see this is again a that same one. I don't know. I want to change. So this is again a file, right? So this is something again using a different reference keyword as from the previous file, and this is the R one. So means this the definition is from the previous file what we have discussed. So this is the reference keyword, and here we have to give the first definition you want to use. So this is the student ID, and from which file? The student information file. So this is very important, right? So this is something about files, right? The physical files. Okay. And if you want to create a new file, you can have a 6 option, right? And you can use the member, the name you can say, for example, you can use test1, right? And you can use pf, and this is something a test file. So when you press enter, you get this screen, right? And now is you have to declare a. Now so this is option of a, right? And you can use F4 prompt. Now you have to declare the record format, right? So you can declare R here, and the name of the record format can be tstrf. Okay. Now this is again for next line you can press I and then enter. So next line will come, and again you can have 4. Okay. And you can use the name, what name you want to use. For example, you can use the name, name, and what should be the length of it. Means to say 10 characters, and data type is A. Okay, so you can press enter, right? This is the name field, right? And now you want to save this file, so we can use file save. Okay, now the thing is that how you compile this file. So this is the text file what we have created, right? So this is a file of field file which is of only one length, name. So now I will compile this file. So with 14 option, this is the compilation, right? So I will take 4. Okay. Now I compile, and it asks in which library you want to compile, and here you can see here the source file, and this is the library. So definition of this file what we are creating, this object is coming from this source file, right? And this is the source member. Okay. So we will compile it. The file is got compiled. Now we can see work object IIJI1, right? TST1. So this is an object created. Now if you want to see DSPFD is the command to see our library, right? So this is something display file description. What is the file means? This is a test file. This is file start information. So this is the definition of file, right? And how many, and just I want to show one definition. This is very important. This is a format level identifier. This is very important. So when we have something problem like level check, so it it has very big impact, right? So this has been a very crucial session. We will discuss very individually this one. So that is very important. So it says how many members are there, right? And how many members are there, what is the length of that field is there, right? And total number of fields are there, right? How many they are there. So that is very important. And here you can see the format, what is the record format of that file, and how many fields it exists. So this is the definition. And if you want to see the further the detail of that file, so the command dspffd, and we can see here. So here you can see that how many record formats are there. So you can see the name, and here you can see how many fields and what length it comes. So this is very important, right? So this is, so we have two very good command of the physical file definitions. We can see that are DSPFD and DSPFFD. So this is also very important, right? So So let's see some questions what I have added in the document. So we can have a which data type is used to declare a character. So already we have say for a data type character we have to use a A. A is for the data type, right? And for packed we have P, for zoned we have S, right? And how to define a field based on a previously defined field or a physical file, right? So as we have shown that we have used a reference word. So so this is something now we declared. So you have to declare first the reference from which file you want to use the reference. So you have to declare this file, and which field you want to use as so you have to use the reference field. So this structure of this will be declared, this will be declared as this one. So this is something named. You have to declare a R. So this is again a very good one, because in when you work on applications you see this is very common one, and sometimes for the newcomers it become very difficult to understand that how the definition of this field is declared. So we must know how this works, right? So this is very important. So okay guys, thank you for watching this session, and thank you very much again, and thank you for watching this video, and please subscribe my channel if you like it. Thank you. Bye.